Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It's almost Friday.
So happy.
Friday, June.
Well, Friday Eve.
Friday, okay.
I'll do that one.
We'll do that.
It's all good. Hey, I hope that you all are feeling good today. Thank you so much for joining us for KARE 11 News at noon. You know, we have quite a bit of things going on. What are you checking in on?
Yeah, I'm checking in on Hurricane Helene latest. The death toll numbers just rose moments ago, plus Minnesota's going down there to help, so I'll have all the information on that.
Very important. And when we look at our weather here, I felt like fall this morning again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a day for chilly because it is a chilly day outside. And for a change of pace, we actually have some cloud cover to contend with. We have a weak upper level disturbance moving its way through. It's not giving us a great chance for rain, but this will likely be our, cloudiest day in about 3 weeks or so. Radar picking up on some light returns up by Fergus Falls through the Brainerd Lakes area. But based on surface observations, none of that is actually reaching the ground. The air near the surface is just too dry for that to happen. 61 degrees in the metro. We're already about 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. We saw a high temperature of 80 degrees yesterday. We'll be in the mid to upper 60s for high temperatures today. So seasonal for this time of year. Here's a live look outside, and you can see quite a bit of cloud cover. Your hour by hour forecast takes us into the mid 60s by about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. And again, more clouds and sunshine today, but a brighter day as we head into your Friday. Seasonal temperatures for today and Friday. And we warm up and turn windy again by Saturday before a cold front knocks our temperatures back into the 60s by Sunday, and still no good chance for rain over the next 7 days. Your full forecast coming up, Alexis.
Ben, thank you. Our news begins in North Carolina and the other states ravaged by Hurricane Helene as the death toll continues to climb. An estimated 190 lives were lost due to the storm. For survivors, the struggle to find food and water as well as other necessities continues. NBC's Jay Gray reports from Hickory, North Carolina.
Hey there, we want to give you a first-hand look at the incredible volunteer effort going on to get much needed essential supplies into the areas that are shut off right now. And you can look at all of this donated water, food, diapers, everything you would need, insulin for people who need that. So they load it up and then they take it out here. And you've got Operation Hilo, Operation Airdrop. They're flying into these remote areas and dropping what they can, but they're also bringing people out. This started just after the storm. It continues to build. You've got more than 50 choppers right now involved in what is an extraordinary effort to try and help those in desperate need. That's the latest from here at Hickory Regional Airport. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
As we speak, Minnesota National Guard members are preparing to head down to North Carolina to help those impacted by the hurricane. Governor Tim Walz signed an emergency executive order yesterday to make that happen. Cece, I know you're here with details about what crews will actually be doing when they get down there.
Yeah, quite a lot of people actually. Just over 12 hours ago, Governor Walz posted on his X account that he authorized our National Guard to go down there. He said, quote, "Those recovering from the devastation are not alone. As communities rebuild, I'm grateful to Minnesota's first responders for answering the call." Now this afternoon, we know that our National Guard will provide 2 cargo helicopters to help transport people and resources throughout the areas devastated by the hurricane. Along with the 2 helicopters, we'll also be sending 11 soldiers who are expected to get there on Friday. They're expected to help for at least a week. The St. Louis County Mobile Command Post is also en route to North Carolina, while the State Patrol and the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office are on standby for their assignments. And then the Minnesota State Fire Marshal is working with local fire departments to send equipment and personnel to some of the areas that were hit the worst. As of this afternoon, over 200 people have died, that number increasing just moments ago. More than half of those deaths were in North Carolina, where entire communities were destroyed by several feet of fast-moving water. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we'll hear from President Biden as he continues to tour storm damage. Alexis.
Cece, thank you. Now to the road to the White House. This morning, Vice President Kamala Harris is getting back on the campaign trail after hitting pause to focus her attention on Hurricane Helene. In a few hours, she will return to Michigan for some events. Harris will also head to East Wisconsin for an event in Ripon. She is also expected to travel to Georgia in the coming days as they clean up from Helene. Meanwhile, Trump is also expected to be in Michigan today. His campaign says he has a scheduled event at Saginaw Valley State University. Then on Sunday, Trump is expected to make another return to Wisconsin for a rally in Juneau. Well, now to former First Lady Melania Trump, who is revealing in her new memoir that she backs abortion rights. According to excerpts from the book obtained by The Guardian, the former First Lady wrote, "Restricting a woman's right to choose whether to terminate an unwanted pregnancy is the same as denying her control over her own body." She noted that has been her position her entire adult life.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth.
The book is set to be released on October 8th, just a month before Election Day. Abortion has been a key issue in the 2024 race, and this week, Trump said he would veto a federal abortion ban if he is reelected, adding the issue should be left to the states. It's a historic day in Mexico as the country's first female president begins her 6-year term today. Just hours ago, Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in, and the country's new leader promising to promote women's rights and fight ongoing violence. Along with being the first female leader, Sheinbaum is also the country's first president of Jewish heritage, making history in June when she won a landslide election as a member of the governing Morena party. Well, today, police in Brooklyn Park are looking for the driver who hit a 12-year-old girl at a bus stop and left. Take a look at your screen here. This is the car that police are looking for. They say it's a white 2015 to 2019 Hyundai Sonata that's missing a passenger side mirror. If you have seen this car, call Brooklyn Park Police. Police say the driver hit the girl at the intersection of 63rd and Boone Avenues yesterday morning. She was taken to the hospital. No word yet on her condition. We are now just days away from race day from the Twin Cities Marathon, and every one of the 8,000 runners in this Sunday's race have their own unique reason to run. But Braden Weidman of Waite Park says his reason is different than most. He survived a serious car crash 8 years ago and has been dealing with severe back pain ever since. Between his marathon training and a back stimulator from Medtronic, he's found relief and reason to keep running.
After I found out I could run a 5K, then I wanted to run a 10K, and then I wanted to run a half marathon, and that felt really good. And my New Year's resolution was to run a marathon, so I was like, why not?
Well, if you can't make it to the race, you can watch our More Than a Marathon live. Streaming starts at 6:30 Sunday morning across all of KARE 11's digital platforms.